Nyumba yake ilikuwa imejaa na body parts that he used to sell to other religious cults that he got a lot of money. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. How have you been? I've been okay. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for always viewing my videos, subscribing, and any support that you are giving me, guys. I appreciate a lot. I also want to tell you that if there's something you would like me to talk about, if there's questions you have about my videos or about me as a person, feel free to ask on the comment section and I'll address them later. So let's get to our story for today. I'll start this story by asking you if you know who Matheri was. So on this particular day, there are two ladies who went to the investigators to report a kidnapping, whereby the girls' names went by the name of Naomi Wangeshi and Esther Akinyi. And this lady said that they had been kidnapped, raped, and the person who had raped them and kidnapped, the person who did these things to them actually was a stranger to them. They didn't know who he was, but they knew where he stayed. So the investigators went to check on who it was, kind of doing an investigation. Guys, won't believe what the investigators found. This guy had actually buried a woman in his house, and when they exhumed the body, they noticed that her body was lacking some parts, and Matheri, a guy by the name Matheri, was now the key suspect because he was the owner of this house. When he was kidnapped, when he was arrested, this is the time that he gave the full story of what was actually happening. He said that he was a street kid, and at this, movement to as street kids, they came across a bishop by the name Jeremiah, and Jeremiah told them that he was going to give them a good life, that he was going to give them a job. Hata kama when a street kid and somebody gives you such an opportunity to kind of have a good life, have money to take care of yourself, hakuna mtu anaweza kata hiyo opportunity. So they followed. He was not alone. They followed with I think the three street kids who in this story awasemi kama walienda na the Jeremiah to the house, but for Matheri alienda na huyu bishop Jeremiah to his house. So wakati they reached to his house, now Matheri lived well, anafidiwa nini, everything, just amenities that any human being wants alikuwa napata. So he stayed with this pastor by the name, not pastor but bishop by the name Jeremiah, and after 1 month of staying there, that's when now he was given his first assignment. Because according to Matheri, alikuwa anakuja kupewa job. But I don't think alikuwa amepatiwa description ya job yenye alikuwa anaenda kupatiwa. But alikubali because alijua ni job. Because kwa street ana job, ana a place to live and all that. So he accepted. So wakati 1 month iliisha after living with this bishop, that's when he was given his first assignment. And his first assignment was to kill. Was to kill, literally just killing, and it's not specified kama it was to kill a man, a woman, or it was just to kill. So wakati Matheri alikata, this guy by the name Jeremiah, now the bishop, alimpatia very tempting offer, alimpatia good money for the job, so he could not refuse. Because because now he was from the street and he really needed cash, and kupatiwa pesa mingi was something very tempting to him. So akaambiwa atakuwa analipwa poa. He was told the figure, it's not really said figure ilikuwa how much, but according to him ilikuwa dopoa. So wakati alipatiwa hiyo assignment ya kwenda kuua, alienda akawa. His first victim was the woman that was buried in the house, and later this woman was now identified as Miriam Wairimu, and the body parts ya huyu msichana ama sijui ndio mama, kuna body parts hazikuwa zinapatikana, and Matheri said that those body parts were harvested from the deceased to go to be taken to the bishop. Kitu kama blood was actually being drawn out of watu wamekufa kupelekewa huyu bishop, the private parts if you are a man, and the breast if you are a woman. So this was the hustle he was doing, yeye kuchukua body parts na blood to the bishop, and the bishop was actually arrested, and wakati aliarestiwa alisema yeye he keeps assisting kids were streets, but he doesn't know why now Matheri was pinning him as a bad person because alikuwa tu anamsaidia. Hizo vitu zote zenye Matheri anasema yeye hajui. Now due to lack of evidence, he was actually released. So Matheri kept saying the story the way it was. He said that when they were in this house, after wameanza hizi killings, the other kids now, the other street kids, walianza kuchoka. Actually, even you unaweza understand that if you are going to kill people, you are actually going to have kind of nightmares. It won't be an easy life for you. So I think the other ones fell out, like waliacha hiyo job and they kind of just ran away from I can call it a cult. So Jeremiah saw the other kids that had disappeared, and now amebaki na Matheri. So he decided to kind of do a ritual on him so that he could not kind of fall out like the others. It is said, or Matheri said, that alipatiwa kitu kama strong tea akakunywa na a red pill. Wakati alikunywa hizo vitu he went unconscious for like 2 days, na wakati aliamka kama akona a very strange powers. You know, I think guys remember the Onyancha story. It kind of connects. So wakati aliamka na hizo powers na nini, he said that he went to the streets, akapata a guy or just a man, akamsalimia, and this man after tu amemsalimia alimfuata back to the house, like it's like hypnotizing somebody. So wakati alienda na yeye, wakati handshake, it's like alimrenda, you know, unconscious or something, akamfuata. So wakati alimfuata wakaenda kwa nyumba, he strangled the guy, aka draw blood out of him, aka cut off his genitals na akapelekea the bishop. Now all this time hizi stories zote zina happen, Matheri was saying that alifika point now killing was like a hobby for him. He didn't feel anything big, anything like an issue for him to like kill. He reached a point anaua hata anatupa kwa rivers, you know, lakes, nini. And he was doing it like an hobby. He says that he killed from slums like Soweto, Mathare, Kawangware, such like places ndio alikuwa anaua, because he was from Naivasha in somewhere like kwa Kohito slum. So he kept killing and sometimes he could after killing these people, he could take their body the body parts that he was going to do business with and throw the other parts. And he said that the other body parts, nyumba yake ilikuwa imejaa na body parts that he used to sell to other religious cults, that he got a lot of money. Matheri says hata aliown 2 matatus, akaona land through that work. And he also said that sometimes akikosa nyama ya kukula, he used to eat dogs. Guys, can you imagine, like akikosa nyama ya binadamu anakula dogs? And this guy has money, anaenda nunue nyama, but that is what he did. And he also said that wakati anatupa bodies, he used to keep like hands. He used to like feasting in human hands. And the guy was just disgusting, but this is the stories that he was giving. He also said that he's sorry for the things that he did, because according to him, he was under a certain spell that he could not explain. It's just exactly as like the Onyancha story, because everybody is saying about a spirit and something that was following them, something that was powerful than them. But I don't know, guys, what do you think about this Matheri case? Because not really much is said from where he came from, why he was a street kid, why he went into all these things. But that is the story of Onyancha. So guys, what do you think about the story for today? Because it wasn't a long story, but it was interesting. Thank you, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, don't forget to also like. Above all, don't forget to comment and give me ideas of stories that you would like to hear. Thank you, guys. Tell me.